What's going on, YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do, and as you've seen by the title of this video, this is going to be an unboxing of my new phone. Now, let's go back to about 3 years ago when I started working for Sprint. This is going to be a short, quick story, I promise. In my pocket was a Android phone, and they were like, hey, you get free service. So I picked a phone, and it was half off, so it was like, I think, 15, 20 bucks a month. So my bill every single month was about $15, $20 because the service was free. So I picked an iPhone X. Here we are in the last day of 2020, December 31st of 2020, and now my battery is severely degraded. I get a notification or a notice that my health is significantly degraded. Anyways, it doesn't even make it through half a day if I actually use the phone. So I needed to get a new battery for it. Well, I brought my Sprint service over to Verizon. Verizon gave me a $450 gift card, and they gave me $440 trading credit for my iPhone X, which is better than what someone's going to buy this old phone for, especially when they got to put a new battery in it. So now let's get to the unboxing. And I know this is late. This phone, like the Pro Max version, came out a little bit later than the other one, so about a month late. But I wanted it for the bigger battery. Not only that, but I happen to live in an area where I can literally go outside and access ultra wideband. Literally on the street I live on. I was looking at the coverage map. So a $450 gift card went towards this phone, and I get a $440 credit for this phone. So at the end of the day, I got a pretty good deal on a brand new phone. Now I want to unbox this thing and see what it's like. So as someone who has had Android and Apple for 3 years now, there are things Apple does that are awesome. They're amazing, right? They work very, very well. And there's some apps that are optimized, like DJI Fly, for example, works a lot better on iOS. And then there's something on Android that Apple will just never allow. And, you know, there's a lot of things I love about Android. So for me personally, it's hard to pick between just one of them. So that's why I carry two phones on me. And I will continue to carry my Pixel 5 until I get something better than this. Oh my God, that's huge. I haven't had a Note phone in a while, but I used to absolutely love Note phones. And I do still love the Note series, but they're so dang expensive. And as someone who can't afford to go drop $1,000+ on a new phone, dude, that's a chunk of like weight. Like that is holy. Oh my. That is just wow. It's crazy how different. Let's take the UAG case off. And there we go. Here's my 3-year-old iPhone X. And I've had a UAG case on it that since the day I got it. Versus the iPhone 12 Pro Max. This just feels solid. Like I can't even tell you. Like it's big in my hands, obviously, and it just totally the way this one curves and molds in your hand. This one just feels like a giant solid like piece. Like it's awesome. Okay, so let's set that to the side. It's heavy, man. Oh, and then in the box you get a Type-C to Lightning, which is going to upset people. I know people have gotten the 12 and they were a little upset because they don't have a charger that would plug into. Well, as someone who is a nerd and likes to charge my phone fast, this is the Anker Nano charger at 20 watts, the PowerPort 3 Nano. And this isn't the special cable. This is exactly the same cable, just made by a different company. So it's Type-C on one end, and it's Lightning on the other. So it doesn't matter which of these cables you use, both of them are going to be the same. But what does matter is the quality of charger that you have at the other end of it. So this one doesn't come with a charger, and it comes with a Type-C. So if you don't have a Type-C, you can spend like $20 on this guy and get a super fast charge on your phone, which we're going to demonstrate here in a moment. So I'm going to leave that cable in there because I already have plenty of Type-C to Lightning cables because my daughter has an iPhone SE 2020 and I have an iPhone 10, which this only charges at about 12 watts the most. I think so. It's faster than the 5 watt, but I'm so excited to see what this one. You cannot pick this phone up without just immediately admiring how solid it is. All right, so there's the power button. Just massive. All right, so on this side, same thing. Power button's right there. You've got your SIM card tray, and which I paid it off through Sprint, so I was able to have Sprint unlock it, cancel my Sprint service, or port my Sprint service over my number, because so what I do is if I see that you have an Apple phone, I will give you my Apple phone number. If I see that you have an Android phone, I will give you my Android number. That way, on Android we have RCS, and on iPhone we have iMessage. So it's a little bit annoying, and on my voicemail I literally state, this is the alternate number you can reach me at if this one doesn't work. So I immediately have 5G, and it's full bars, which is another huge thing about Verizon compared to Sprint. With Sprint, I only had 1 bar. It was so weird putting a Verizon SIM card in my phone that's been on Sprint for 3 years, because this was literally just 2 months ago, November, that I did that. And going from 1 bar to full bars, it was just unreal. Picking up my phone and always seeing full bars versus almost no signal at all. Okay, so it wants me to bring this phone over to set it up. So let's see. That means I got to turn it on. And there we go. Full bars of LTE. So it sees this phone, set up the new iPhone. I'm going to hit continue. And it says I need to turn on my Wi-Fi. Okay, so I got to point my phone. I've never done this. This is interesting. All right, so I pointed my camera at that. Now it wants me to enter the passcode of this phone. We're under snow and ice storm watch. So that's fun. Okay, so it asked me to confirm my phone number, which is my current iMessage number. It wants my last four of my social or a PIN. So while that's doing its thing, interesting. I don't know what that was. So this is what they sent me with the other day before this phone came. So I put my phone in this, and then it has a label that I put on this, and I ship it off. So it couldn't be more convenient. All right, I'm gonna set up Face ID. All right, and now it says transfer from iPhone. Agree. Don't know what I'm agreeing to, but continue. Do you want to use yes? Not now. Don't share. Apparently I have an update to install. But anyways, so this was an unboxing of my new phone, and it is the 12 Pro Max. And obviously it is a lot bigger than my current phone. And this has the A11, I believe, and this is the A14, so much newer. And unfortunately, with our battery not being completely full, or dead or drained, actually. All right, so the battery is not dead, so this isn't going to be as fast as it could be. But let's go ahead and plug in our 20-watt charger and our Type-C. And normally you're only going to get 5 watts out of the normal USB charger that comes with your phone. So I saw 9. Now it's going to 4, and it's going to go back up. So 7, 8. Okay, like I said, the battery's almost full, so it's going to not go as fast. There was 13. That's like already 3 times, 15, 17. Okay, that's 3 times faster than the charger that came with your old iPhone, when they came with chargers. So already with the battery that's almost full, I'm getting 3 times faster charge by spending $20 on this little Anchor charger here. And then you could use the little white cable that came with your phone. So that's awesome. That already charges faster than this phone did. I'm liking it. I've got to wait for the software update and then finish setting up and everything. But yeah, this is just the unboxing. It's an iPhone. And the love it or hate it thing about an iPhone is you're going to get the same exact experience out of both of these phones. There was no reason technically to upgrade this phone. It has an A11. It has everything I need in a phone, except the battery needs replaced. I can literally watch the battery go down while I'm using my phone, which could be replaced by Apple. But considering the fact that I had a $450 gift card to only use on Verizon stuff, and then they gave me $440 for my old phone, it was just like kind of, I don't know. To me, it was like, why not? See, this is what the heck I'm talking about. I was hitting 21 before filming, and battery's only at 61%. So, yeah, I'm hitting this thing at its maximum charging rate of 20 watts. It gets quite warm. Oh, man. But, yeah, I can't do much more with this video for a while because it's going to be a minute before all my stuff's done. So that's it for now. But that about wraps up this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you want to see a follow-up video of this phone, you won't be able to let me know in the comments below, more than likely, because they've been disabled for a while now. Reach me on Twitter or Instagram. I'll have links to those in the description below. It's at What Would Josh Do, same as my YouTube. So reach me out there, and we'll be in touch. And I'll have a link to this charger in the description below if you want to charge your phone 3 times faster than what came with your phone. And this would probably hit 20 if this phone was dead. So there we go, 4 times faster than the one that came with your old iPhone when it came with the charger. I cannot stress how important this is if you want to plug your phone up and have a battery charged in time to leave for work or school or whatever it is you got to do outside the home, and you want your phone to be charged fully. Anyways, this is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.